Hello, good day. Uh, my name is Sade and I'm gonna explain how to flash a blue phone. The phone I have is a Studio Energy 2, but this could work for any blue phone or any Android. So basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get Kingsroot to download the APK file on the phone itself before I get it rooted. That's the program that we would use. And we use the APK file because Google Play won't have it on the system, and just wait for it to download. After when that is done, well, before you even get to rooting, you have to make sure and back up all your files if you have any files to back up, because this is going to wipe your entire phone. So yeah, now that it's done, we get into installing the file. It will say that the install is blocked, so you have to get into your settings and allow it to allow any program from unknown sources to be downloaded, after which you install and it will install for you. Yeah, sometimes while Google is doing some checks, I would just go and decline that for now. It's just taking a little while, and it's done. So then after we open it and get the phone rooted, this is Kingsroot. Just swipe up, it's pretty easy. Just press try it, and then it does its initial check. Kingsroot could do other things too, like clean your phone and save space and all that, but we're just gonna get the phone rooted for today. Alright, so it's saying it's not rooted yet. So what we do is there's all these other tools they have here. So what we do first, we click on those three lines, the menu bar over there, in the left hand corner, and it says to try to root, so that's what we're gonna do. And it'll take a little while, so we'll just wait up until it's done. Right, now it's finished. It would usually say when it's rooted, so I'll just click there to confirm, and yes, it's been rooted successfully. Right, so now we're ready to get the phone rooted, flash it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have to take off this phone. I'm gonna take it off like normal by holding down the power button. And take it off. And now I'm gonna put it on by holding down the power button and the upper volume button, so that it comes on the back end like this. And then we go down to the bootloader option, where it will enter fast boot mode. It's kind of blurry, but that's what it says. Fast boot mode. So once we've established that, we can get on to rooting. But of course you have to take off the phone first. So now I'm on the computer and we're gonna open SP Flash tool. So I'll just get that opened up here. Right. This is SP Flash tool. I have it preloaded here, but I'll show you how to do it. We have to get the scatter file from the custom ROM, or in this case it's the stock ROM. And scatter file's right there, so we select it. And it's loaded. Now this is what we do. In order for this to work, phone has to be off and you don't connect it yet. So we have to select everything. We have to select all the items and we have to load the preloader first so that the computer would recognize or be able to use the USB drivers that I mentioned. That would be the MTK USB preloader, in this case for the Windows 10. There are different versions. So we open Device Manager and then you select your device. In this case my own is 7 leaps forward, so I have that selected. And then click Action, and then you click Add Legacy to Hardware. And this is where we would find the driver that would also be downloaded. So these are the steps that we take when you get into the option to get the drive. You open the window. I already have it selected here, but basically you just go to where it's saved and you select the folder. In this case it's the Windows 10 MTK USB preloaders. I have, so I choose x64 and then we just click next. Just to make sure everything's okay, I will open the driver and just make sure everything's okay. Driver, I'll try to update it. In this case, I would select the driver from the list where it will be downloaded in the folder. Alright, it's already installed, so we have the latest driver there. So all's good where that is concerned. So there it is listed. It has an exclamation mark, but that's okay. It's not a physical driver. So now we're back to SP Tools, where at this point you select Format All and Download. Make sure everything's selected. You have the phone plugged in after you press the download button, and there it is, loading up. Once you see those bars popping up, that's a good sign. The flash is now being downloaded, and after which we will proceed. It usually takes a while depending on your internet connection, so I won't show the entire process. However, when this is done, you will notice a green check mark that says download OK, and your phone will disconnect from its USB, on the computer, and your phone will be successfully flashed. Alright, so now the phone has been flashed. I'm gonna put it on to prove it to you. There you go. Blue loading screen. Everything looks good. This usually takes a while to load up. As it's, been flashed, it has to load everything. It has to load the boot screen, which is this. It has to load the entire system for what it would act as the first time, but it's not because the phone's been flashed. It will think that it is. So we just wait for it to load up. And now the moment of truth. We have a welcome screen. That's good. Phone has been successfully flashed. I'm just skipping these options for now, but usually you would go through them. You would have to connect to the wireless so that you can get updates. Typical stuff that you would go through when you now use a phone for the first time. I'm just skipping it and rushing through this fast so that you can see that the phone is operational and working. See, just going through the services, setup complete, phone is ready to use, and we're done there. There you go. Good as new. And that's how to flash a phone once it's Android. Thanks.